Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back for some more Foundry. The last episode we set up and started processing steel. So as you can see, we've got steel on our belt here, and so that's what we got accomplished. And that took our one of our smelting lines, and it took these crushers up here to crush both the xenoferrite and the ignium into this ignium xenoferrite, or scratch that, reverse it, xenoferrite, ignium, or rubble mix, which we then run down here into our smelters and they output steel for us. So after I ended the last episode, I noticed a bit of a problem. So I've got 1, 2, 3 lines of xenoferrite coming out of this onto this one belt. It's not adequate. It doesn't keep up. In fact, all of these will deplete and won't be fully compressed. And bottom line is these miners clearly do not output what they say they output. Ooh. Our xenomine is just about depleted. There's not much left of this, and that's a problem. It's one that we're gonna have to deal with. All right, so they're saying the machine inventory's full. Inventory. Looks like these are all inventory. So they can all still reach the deposit. That's a positive. I didn't notice that before, so that's one thing we're going to have to contend with. Another thing we're going to have to contend with is we need to start manufacturing these, and some other equipment that we now have the ability to craft, right? So those are the crushers. We need to be able to manufacture those. Casting machine, I'm sure we're going to need those on an assembly line before too long. Incinerator, I'm not sure of the use on that at the moment. I will figure that out soonish. And greenhouse, I know that allows us to grow stuff, grow plants specifically, so that we can farm biomass. And I don't know what else we need biomass for right now, aside from what I just spent the last probably 10 or 15 minutes doing, and making explosives, because that's one of the things that's on our agenda, either for this episode or for the next one, is we're going to have to carve a path through some mountains. And the best way that I can think of to do that is explosive charges. We can do it with our hand drill. Absolutely, we can do it with our hand drill. 1 meter block at a time. That is painful. You guys watched me digging out the Technum mine over there, and you didn't have to suffer through the pain of me digging out the Xeno mine or the Ignium mine. That's also another point here is we've got this mineral rock here, which we're going to end up having to mine that as well. But one of our priorities is getting the crushers automated. And if you look around, you kind of notice that we're running out of room here. We're almost in the mountain. So off camera, I painstakingly came through here and cleaned out a huge area along this line here. And remember I said we want to carve through some mountains. Well, this bus, for lack of a better term, this supply line right here, it's got to keep going, right? It's got to go somewhere. We can't just stop it, right? We need this to make stuff for us. So my thought is we just blow a hole that direction. But if we look at our map, that's south. If we look at our map and look down to the south, we don't have a whole lot off in that direction. So the mountains, the mountain, all of this gray area here is the stone cap on the mountains. But that's basically the really tall stuff. And then around that, of course, you're going to have foothills on both sides, right? Which is kind of where we're stuck at right now. We're right here. We got the peak mountains in a crescent shape around us, right? Almost all the way. We're almost completely surrounded by tall mountains. It wasn't really the best spawn. I toyed with the idea. I'm not going to do it, but I toyed with the idea of scrapping this spawn, scrapping this save, and restarting on a different world seed. But I didn't. If it was me watching that, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't continue watching a series where the dude just gave up and started over because things weren't easy. So, with all of that said, with a few things we want to try to get accomplished. One, of course, is like I was just talking about, is blasting through those mountains and continuing our main supply line here off in that direction. Alternatively, also off camera, I went through and did a bit of an exploration, trying to find more resources. So you can see kind of this little line right here. That goes as far as everything that I've explored. Things that I could visually see with my own eyes, basically. Line of sight only kind of matters there. Now, with that said, I was looking specifically for areas that would be kind of flat and wide open. And so I found several desert type areas that are very much like that. But the problem, which you'll see by looking around here, so we've got this big wide open desert area here, right? And granted, I didn't check up around here to see if there was anything. But the only thing around here is we've got this one tiny little patch, 12 by 14 by 16 igneum ore, and we've got 1, 2, 3 mineral rock deposits that are not really even close by, right? And then we've got further south, which is the direction we're pushing, right? No, that's basically our big wide open desert area has nothing of use, really, for the time being. Things that we can maybe tap later on, depending on transportation methods and how things change, rather than just having to shove everything onto a belt. So I kept looking around. We got more desert over here. It's more mineral rock, more igneum. It does have a no, that's igneum as well, and it's unreachable. It does have a technum close by, but it's not super close by, right? So I'm looking around, more desert area, just nothing around here, right? We got some mineral rock down here, and we have some more up here that is not reachable. Another little igneum deposit. That's the same little technum deposit. And it's just there. I don't know. This map seed is kind of painful as far as locating deposits. I did find an area up here to the north that's kind of mostly flat-ish. I kind of marked it here as a potential outpost, but it's got technum, and it's got more technum, 22 by 16 by 22 versus 18 by 16 by 14. That one is considerably larger. It's got Xeno, close-ish, right? And more Xeno, and more Xeno. So, That one's pretty decent sized. That one's pretty decent sized. That one's pretty decent sized. Those would take us a little while to eat up, and really, that's kind of what we're hurting on right now is enough xenoferrite to keep the base running. And I think it's going to take more miners per machine, I guess, or per smelter to keep the belts running. And we really, maybe we should ought to kind of check that and see how many machines a full belt will occupy and how many smelters it takes to fill a belt. But I don't really know how to go about doing that without just running a random belt off in a general direction and keeping that belt going so that we can figure out how much ore goes onto the belt, right? So that takes 3 seconds for each craft on this, and it's 1, 1, 1, 1 for each craft. It just outputs 1 technum rod. It takes 3 seconds to do that. These belts move a little over 2 items per second, so 2 items per second, that's 1 item every half second. In 3 seconds, it's going to get 6 pieces of ore and output 2 of these. That's not right. Yeah, it'll output 2 of these, but it'll have 3 pieces of ore, 6 pieces of ore that pass by it. So this should technically supply 6 machines, not 8. Maybe we test that somewhere. Because our smelters are depleting the belts when they're running at full capacity. They're depleting the belts, the miners can't keep up. So I wonder if we take 1 miner off. What do I got in my inventory? A whole lot. I need to go clean out some of our inventory. Which, as I was digging this space out over here, I put down a little crate. Which I might actually pick up and move because it's kind of right in the way. Maybe I'll put it over here. Maybe put it right here. Inventory. Rotate you around that way. And you can hold all of that. I might end up making another one for some of this steel because I'm about to go pick up a whole bunch more steel to keep the line moving, right? Well, it doesn't really work with steel though. I need to do it with Xeno. Let's go ahead and craft a couple more of them just in case. No. You hold all the steel. Yeah. Alright. Now we'll come over here. Yep, that's the way. And we'll grab this belt so that it doesn't get supply fed by another one. And this belt has 1, 2, 2 miners supplying it. And we have 8 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So if I can just take all of this. Nope. I need that. Nope. Then this should, if one miner is adequate to supply 8 smelters, this should not deplete that line at all. So I've got 2 hooked up to 8 smelters. Problem is that the machines are also full. So let's take and take. Alright, so empty machines. Got 2 of them. One belt is clearly emptying already. And I emptied the wrong machine. The line that's moving, now we're getting gaps, so let's go empty them out one more time. Just to make sure, and we'll run back over there. See how that line does. Doesn't look like it's keeping up to me, and that's with 2 machines. Say that was a really long line to deposit. So maybe. This one seems to be outputting faster. Okay, so what if we stop it at 1? And then we can come down here and see which machines stop functioning, or how many machines stop functioning on just one belt. Excuse me, one miner. Not one belt, one miner. I guess the other question is, how many miners does it actually take to fill a belt? That's a good question. Does it say? Does not. Let's go look at a miner. See if it says down here. Seriously, just went down here to look at this. Can't read it. Of course, your inventory's full, but I guess we can go like this. So we'll count it from 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3. So about 8 seconds to get 16 ore. So that's 2 per second. That's basically enough to fill one belt. But one belt is not one belt. Alright, here comes what looks like the last group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 seconds on the nose. That's 16 pieces in 16 seconds, so that's 1 per second. That's half a belt, so it takes 2 miners to fill a belt. Which is basically what I've got going here. And that's not enough to keep up with the demand up here. So I've got this belt, this belt, this belt, this belt, this belt, and this belt. And that is the first 6, so that's 1, 2, 3 machines, 2.5 machines supplying this, and it won't keep up. So if I go pick up all the steel, go dump all the stuff in my pocket here. Where's my chest? There it is. Alright, you hold all of that. I'll go pick up all the steel again. You can get it. Get it. Alright, that's all the steel. Of course, these machines are all full too, so that may not have helped much. Oh, that's the downside of letting the thing back up, you know that? Alright, so anyways, I really do want to get these under automation, get them mass produced. And so I, as I said, went through and painstakingly cleared out a massive area here that I want to expand my production area to. And I'm thinking, because we've unlocked a second tier of belts, that I might actually want to expand our belt production to start working on those as well. And if we look at our crafting menu, it says the tier 2 belt takes 1 regular belt, 2 machinery parts, which is twice as much as the regular one, and 2 electronic components, which is not included in the regular one. And the same applies for the slopes and the balancers, right? It's just basically they're twice as expensive. Actually, those aren't really that bad. But yeah, they're more expensive to make, but you know, as I said, we ran out of room here, so I built all of this here, or dug out all of this so that I can sorry, one sec. Alright, sorry about that. That was a rather extended step away. I had a phone call that they shouldn't pass up. So, anyways, what was I talking about? I don't remember. But basically, I want to expand this to encompass that whole area that I uncovered there. And in order to do that, we're going to have to go get probably a whole bunch more foundation blocks. Fortunately, those, I believe, are really close by. They're right there. Yeah. Yeah. Let me, nope, let me up. Let me up. I want, fine, fine, fine. Oh my god. Really? Just take a couple stacks of them, because we don't have a whole lot of space in our inventory. We filled it up with steel. Right. So we want to go from there this way. Oh, I'm gonna run out of blocks. Alright, let's go grab some more. Oh, come on. Jump has to be better than that. No. Really? Seriously? What just happened? Oh, really? Oh, and I can't see which one's which. That's not good. Maybe? Where did it? I did not put a platform up there. There. Alright. Now, let's try this again. Let's get that off of my inventory. Get this. We'll grab some more of these. Just take all I can carry. Because there's still a fairly large area over here that we need to clear out. Or cover up, or... You know what I mean. Oh, yeah. So... We're going to be at this a minute. Because I don't think we have enough blocks to actually do it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, so close. Really? Alright, let's go grab one more stack and we should be good. Grab that. That should be enough, yeah? One would think. No, 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 not there. I want you there. And there. Yay. Oh. The belts are in the way. Well, alright, fine. Oh, come on. Do the thing. So we just stand in place and just look down the line here this way. Tends to work out better. Alright, so with that said, we know that we want to turn these lines. So turn you there, turn you there. Like so. Right? And then first thing on that line is belts. And that's actually kind of perfect because nope. Control Q. There we go. What we'll have here, let's see, we're going to lease that much space, so I got to be able to reach it. And do we want it on this side? Or maybe we turn it this way. And we'll do another one down here. No, it's got to be over here to get the proper placement. That's not going to be helpful either. Dang it. Okay. one? I think it was that one. Belts. Let's see. There. Actually, nah. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think maybe we have that rotated that away? Question mark. That'll give me input from that. But we're gonna have to get the Xeno plates over here running that away. Or maybe, and maybe we'll branch it off. Maybe that. You, however, are going to be making something else for me. I think, yeah, it's gotta go there. And you're gonna make the tier 2 conveyors. And you'll output onto that to there. I think I'll leave those conveyor producers running for the time being while this does its thing. So we'll make that, which will get those parts from here, and then we'll grab a Xeno line and bring it up this side here, right? And then next on this line we need a thing making ramps. And maybe we can compact that a little bit. Or maybe not. So we might output this is challenging trying to visualize this in my head. Alright. So let's see if we can get up on top of one of these machines or something, because I don't like... Yes. Alright, so that's belts. For tier 1, that's tier 2. We need our tier 1 and tier 2 balancers and ramps as well. And in order to do that, the balancers and ramps tier 2 also are going to require these. So it looks like what we might need to do is right here. Right here. We want to branch off this. So you're going to go that way right there. And then you're going to keep going. Nope. That away. Right? And then we need to do the same thing down here. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Those are already turning that way. So yeah, what we're going to need to do here is we're going to output our belts and run them down. What all needs the tier 1 belts? So I know you need a tier 1 belt. I know the conveyor ramp needs tier 1 belts. Conveyor 2 needs tier 1 slopes. And then the conveyor, okay, so you need that. How handle? Alright, different tactic here. You are going to please make rather than that, that. And then you are going to also you're going to output your belts to there, and you're going to input and you're going to input and pick up those belts. And we also need another one of these coming out and going this way. But not there. Get rid of that. And that. Grab another one of these. We want it to go out one more block. Right? And you'll send your belts up this way. And we'll take one of these. Actually, put you there. You can pick up belts. Now, it's going to be really, really slow until these machines down here get full of their respective parts. You don't need to go this way at all. You can pick up right here. And then you're going to output, probably not from there though. Oops, backwards. Don't go backwards. We're going to output you there. And you're going to run this way. Yeah, I'm going to have to run these. Okay. Different plan. Different plan. Alright, I'm going to have to branch both of those off to come this way and that way. Because I still want you guys to continue down this way. Because these parts down there, or these machines down here need you. Alternatively, I could do the same thing down here with this. So you don't really have anything I need. Can I squish these in tighter? I think I can. All right. And another one there. We'll get rid of you and you. You're gonna make ramps. You're gonna make conveyor balancers, right? And then you're gonna make tier 2 belts. And that should be as far as that needs to go. And then you're going to output your tier 2 belts. And make tier 2 ramps and conveyor balancers, which are also going to require these parts down here. Okay. Think we might be onto something here. Okay. So this, we need input here, here, and here. We need an output here, and we need an input here and here. And then these we're gonna have to do a little bit differently. You get one, let's see, it's center. So we'll just keep them kind of, no, not there. Keep them kind of the same spot on each one of the machines here. And then we'll do the same thing with the 2 lane, or 2nd lane. Bam. Just put it to the right. Okay. So walk through this with me. Oh, I still need to get the Xeno plate up here. May keep you up at this point. Oh boy. So these are going to go there. We're going to need Xeno coming in here. Alright, what if I take... I can't drop that down. It would go down to 1, up to... That actually would work. Alright, we want you going down and coming off of that right there. And then going back up the other side, like so. And then do the same thing here. Nope, not that. That. Get rid of that too. Sorry, got another phone call coming. Alright, sorry about that. I'm going to drop you down, raise you back up right here, and we'll put that there. I don't know why that's gone. I still don't know how I'm going to get, because I can't put these there. I can't put it there, so I can't snake it in here. Maybe here? Put that there. That doesn't really work though, does it? Nope. I don't know how I'm going to keep those going. I just don't know. Guess we could do something like this. And then like that. We'll go up here. And then we'll grab some regular belt and we'll turn that away. Come over to pretty much right on top of the machine here. I'm going to go turn this way here, there. These have been cut off, so we can go ahead and delete this line. And we'll bring our slope back down. Right here. Aha! A little bit of spaghetti never hurt anybody. I like Italian food. Alright, so that covers that, and then we'll run these down this way to get the other things that we need it for. Should probably go ahead and load some iron or some xenoplate into this machine though, I think. And that should start the whole process rolling. It's gonna be slow, because this machine's gonna eat all of those belts until it's full, and then this machine's gonna eat all of those belts until it's full. Oh, so what are you? You're my tier 1. You are gonna be my tier 1 balancer, sure, and you are going to be my tier 1 ramp, I guess. That's probably not how I want to do that though. Let's see, what do we got here? Actually, it might be. So you're my balancer. So you're gonna output into your own lane. And you're going to come down here to this balancing machine. And then you are going to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to set that to output though. And we're going to output you like this. And there. And then you're gonna input, right? You. No. You. You're gonna input those. And you're gonna input those. Now you, well, you don't, because this isn't getting any yet. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, it's going to take a minute for this all to do what it's supposed to do. Take a balance? Yes, you do. Oh, you're picking it up, though. You don't, though. Don't need that there either. Excellent. Excellent. So that's belts automated. All the way through tier 2. I got about 15 minutes left. So we don't need to automate the foundation blocks. They're already automated and really just don't need to be moved. Just did that one. Yeah, that's a good one to work on here. You. Oh, I'm out. Did I make an assembler for assemblers? I think I did. that is an assembler for assemblers. Sweet. Let's come back over here. Yeah. Figure out which one that is. I can't read it. So this one. This is the one we want. You should be able to just go right there. And I believe you need to have input from that. So let's see. You're going to be a second lane loader. Oh, you take plates as well. Of course you do. I need a balancer. No. That. And we're going to put you, I guess, right here. So bring you that way, bring you that way. Oh, I'm out of belts. Ain't that a shame? Ah, right there. Can't quite reach them. Ah. Let's sort this. I don't have a whole lot of space, do I? Can't get through that way. I already knew that. Alright, I'm gonna turn you there. And we want you to go right there. So go like so, and like so. Bug in the face. Go away, dog. Mac. Go lay down. Go on, go lay down. I'll play with you here in a minute. Alright. So you need xenoplates and the things on the other side. You need xenoplates and the things on the other side. So we'll just put in some xenoplates and some things on the other side. Yeah, there. Might as well just bring it all the way down. Alright, and then you should be working, yeah? Oh no, probably need to put in the... I did. Alright, now you get to work, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. You got all the things you need, bro. Okay. Didn't quite have all the things you need, bro. It's cool. It's cool. I got you. Alright, so you're maxed. You're maxed. You're working and producing, but not maxed. And you're not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Because I didn't set up an input for the belts. Where's the belts going? Oh, the belts are stopping there. So I guess once that's loaded up, so the belts already load. It's got everything it needs except for the... you need tier 1 belts too. Why do you need tier 1 belts? You would think you'd need tier 2 belts. You need tier 1. Well, that is just weird. So you don't need that then. At least yet. Sorry about that. Another phone call. Alright, what was I doing? We set that up to make sure it's picking up the right stuff. We need to set this up to make sure it's picking up the right stuff, right? No, you're already picking up the right stuff. You need to be picking up the right stuff. Yep, you are picking up the right stuff. And you're making the secondary... No. Oh, wait. You need tier 1 RAM. That's you. You're good. You need... Yeah, that's the recipe on that. You should be that. Yeah. Weird. Okay. So yeah, you're building them. I would have thought that sort of took the tier, the basic, or sorry, the tier 1 belts. These, you would think that would go into that better. Anyways, next up on automation, what do we got? We got our loaders done. Second lane loaders, that's you, right? Yeah, you're done. What else do we got? Looks like miners, probably smelters. Yeah, smelters. That's our assemblers. That's another belt maker. I think that's it. Okay, so what is the rest of these need the electronic components and the mechanical parts, so we might just I think some of them take iron plates too, the Xeno plates. Alright, we'll take you and spin you around that away, and we're going to tell you to please make for us miners. Yeah, so it takes it all. What we might end up doing is just kind of snaking these components back and forth. So you, what do you need? So that was the miners. We want you to be a smelters. Yeah, so you take the same stuff. Got you set. What about the assembler? Same stuff. Crusher. Same stuff. What about the casting machine? Steel. Steel. Glass and pipe. Oh my. What else should we be making here? Steel. Steel. Don't need... I mean... should probably look at our power situation and see where we're at on it. Although I'm going to be disconnecting a bunch of machines. Grits. Oh, we're really low, but we're like almost nothing's running right now, right? We're almost maxed on power. Alright, so with that said, all of these need an input of Xeno. And they all need an input of mechanical components, and they all need an input of electronic components, which we'll just bring over here. Belts. We'll start you right there and run you backwards all the way to here and there. Now the machinery's probably not going to be able to keep up with that very well, but actually seems to be doing all right. Of course, half of those machines aren't functioning over there. Most of them aren't functioning. Looks like only one is working at the moment. All the rest of these full. You're full. You're full. You must be full. You're full. Those, however, I think we want to be putting out somewhere else. But we can't because we don't have our third lane loader yet. That is a separate separate tech that we haven't researched yet, and we need tier 3 science for that. That's another thing on the agenda, is getting tier 3 science going. But for now, yeah, for now I just don't have a way to get those tier 1 belts out of there. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Pull it out there. I could just ramp it up over that and then spin it back around and then put the belts over here, the tier 1 belts. I don't know. No matter how you look at it, I have basically run out of time for today, so I'm going to end up wrapping up the episode here. Thank you again so very much for joining me. I think in the next episode we're going to look at maybe rejigging this a little bit, but also looking at getting tier 3 science rolling and seeing what that's gonna entail. So hopefully we'll see you guys in the next episode. Again, thank you so very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button, ring the notification bell, let you know when I've got more content coming out, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.